You lucky dog, you. What do you mean, Rollins? Well, look at this. You're over here in Survivor Series look, and then you got over here Elite Series 75. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Phase. He is, man. Wouldn't you consider him a lucky dog? Like, how do you go from one series to the next series? I guess for Rollins, it kind of applies for that. Not necessarily 2018, but I think, well, actually 2019. But I think this year, man, I feel like we're going to get the overflow that we normally do with Rollins come here later on this year. If you guys do want to pick any of these up, hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% on Elite Series 75. We got the full set right on back here. We will review the rest, so turn on that notification bell because we still got to go through Pete Dunne, Kalisto, Hurricane, regular, as well as the Chase, and then also Mandy Rose. We'll look at these two here today, and we're going to look at the Chicago Bears look for Rollins because we need to do a comparison, dude. We got the custom over here just hanging out, waiting for Mattel's version to see what's going on. I mean, for mine, I didn't do the vest, so I guess that's automatically one up. But is it really one up, though? Because, I mean, the more and more I look at this vest, you guys, I see some important things missing, dude. And it's those things that made this attire really just spectacular and stand out from anything else that we did get. Interchangeable hands. We got the semi-open, and then we got a full-on open one. It's like a slap across the face kind of ordeal. And then we got closed fist, so he can give you a straight knockout punch for releasing this incorrectly. Man, where's that line? We're missing some important details right there. And then if you look around the neck, I don't know how it's looking to you guys, but it just looks a little bit off. Like, I feel if I were to cut off a portion of this, kind of round it off, it just looks like a high collar. You could almost consider this turtleneck. I mean, not full blown out, but you can definitely pick up that it's sitting really, really high. Now, the outline for the orange is there. It's that lighter blue that you'll see here in the custom in just a sec that it's missing on the tights as well as on the actual vest itself. But the orange, you can see that it's wrapping right there by the shoulder areas. And then on the back side, we got the SR logo, and then we got Rollins on the back, kind of like NFL jersey style. Once it does come off, it is utilizing the same torso. Rollins has always been a safe choice. The approach, I mean, if you do miss the chest hair, that's really the only important significance, but it's not. It's actually on there, as well as the stomach hair. Now, when you put it alongside right here with the custom version, this is kind of what I mean. If you look inside the thighs right here, you'll see like it's very hard to pick up. It all depends on how the lighting, reflects, but it should have like these blue lines. It should have one up front right here, and then on the back side, it should have them coming down towards the inside, as well as on the vest. There should have been like these lines going up, so some little stuff. I don't know if it's because of how like paint is all put together and how it stands out once it does get applied, but I feel like it could have been done. The big one up is the accuracy on the blue. My custom, feel like I went a little bit too light. The Mattel release, it is more of a darker blue. I don't know what I was drinking that day. It definitely wasn't water because my eyes, it just saw it differently. I guess it's how the light hits it, man. Like when I saw this man in the Rumble going in there, capturing the huge victory, that's what this attire is based off. It's based off the Rumble. You look back here. Are you going to do it again though, Rollins? I got to ask you. Is 2020 also the year? Is it a back-to-back kind of year? I think the only man that has done that is Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'll have to go back and check out the Royal Rumble track record. But yes, it's like I went with more of like a lighter. This one is darker. And if you're a Chicago Bears fan, you probably hated me for that. But it's all right, man. I'm sure you still appreciate the fact that we went out of our way to get that look to it all. I mean, I'm a diehard, in-blood, true Packer fan. But nonetheless, man, we still accomplished the mission and the goal behind it all. So the belt. We get a yellow accent inside the white. The white is coming as the outside on the top as well as the bottom. I'll bring it real close so you can see it. And then it's coming right here through the backside with the blue straps coming on the back, the sides, as well as the front. The rest of the line work right here, pretty clean. I mean, I was going based off like what Mattel had already done, and I just went in there and, colored it with the yellow and, well, not yellow, but the orange and the white. So again, some really nice clean line work. I don't see a quality control issue right here on the tights. I am very stoked to see that the orange was actually applied on the back of the knee pads as well as around the SR logo, because that's one little minor thing they could have gotten away from. The one big thing that we do also have to discuss is the kick pads. Yes, the front, it's right there. Everything about it, it's standing properly. But once you turn it around, you'll see that these back pieces right here should be a lot closer, kind of like how you're seeing right here on the custom. On mine, you can see that I went right up against the front of the white. This one is kind of like moved all the way to the backside. So I don't know if it was a printing thing or Bill McKenna just missing those little things, but nonetheless, you guys, I'm still going to rank this a solid. I'm going to give them an 8. I'm taking one huge point away from the vest right there for missing those blue lines. And then the other point, it's got to be not having it in here. Because, again, it's important, man. Like, Rollins, when it comes to this man, he gets all out, like, with his attires. That's one of my favorite, apart from his in-ring ability. This man knows how to do it when it comes to the look. Well, not him, but the person that actually does the attires for him. Now, Jeff Hardy right here, another figure that has been just destroyed by the community. Okay, here's the side image, right? We see him right there. We can see that the beard, it's looking quite a bit different. I know Jesus, he made some adjustments. I gotta say that I was a huge fan of the way that his turned out. You guys gotta go follow him on Instagram, dude. Really big fan of his work, his pig feds, all that stuff he does over there. He'll tell you that this Jeff Hardy, yes, it's a great figure, but also it's gonna need some fixing. For the accessories for Jeff Hardy right here, we're getting a removable shirt. We can put it on, we can put it off. It is a white tank top. I could be wrong, but I think when he wore this look, like for the face paint and the combination of the sleeves, I feel like it was black, but I know right around that time he was also wearing white, so I don't know if it's a fantasy. If anybody knows like the particular night, I mean, it is telling you right here on the back, but I'm telling you, I have a strong feel. All right, interchangeable hands. We're getting the two close fists and then the Swanton bomb hands right there. And the one big thing too that I wish every Jeff Hardy had, it's got to be that necklace, you guys. Jeff Hardy, just about every attire, he's always had some kind of accessory around the neck area. So seeing it with this figure, I am very pleased. I know they did it with this one. Well, no, they didn't do it with this one. For some reason, oh no, that was a fix-up. Never mind. The one that I had prior, because I had done send it, I think Gizmo. Gizmo, if you got it, man, let me know. Because I feel like I had added an accessory necklace around that one, or if it was just something that I thought of and I never got around to do. But all right, this Jeff Hardy right here. So the face paint, one up right there on the fading of it. They did a pretty good job capturing the fade of how you kind of see it right here on the side of the image. But the overall, like, just, I don't know, man. There's something about it that just, it's not sitting right. I mean, I am a fan of it, but there's like little minor stuff when it comes down to the beard. Like, it's just, it's the print, you guys. It's something about the print that's looking off to me. But hey, look, dude, I am a hardcore, like, anybody that has been following this man since day one, it's one of these guys that you can have all his attires and you still wouldn't fulfill all those looks. I mean, he's got to be well over 100 attires. Like him and Rey Mysterio, I think they got to be up there with like the different looks of it all. The back of the hairpiece right here, it is like just one solid color. There is no shading. There should be like a mixture of like black. I mean, it is up front. You can see a little bit right there on the sides, how it kind of fades into the purple. I know it just looks like full-on black, but once you get it in hand, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. You get a little bit of fading on the black, but not on the actual purple, and then you got a bandana. It's not removable. It is pre-molded, so it's there forever, regardless of how hardcore the match was. The paint right here, it's all blending in to the shoulder, the arm right here on the back side. There is quite a bit to cover when it comes to this sleeve. It's not a sleeve. It was all painted, but on the inside, it's just plain right there with the skin tone. On the outside is where you're going to get all the action right there, as well as the nails. You guys see that? That's pretty cool. So I guess some of the stuff they might have missed right there on the scan, they're capturing it right there with the nails on both of them, on the left as well as the right. This one right here on the right side, we are getting the sleeve. We're getting the blue, combination of blue, purple, and the main pronounced color is going to be the black. Tank top, as we mentioned, the full-on white right here, matching with the belt, as well as the bandana coming out of the back pocket. You can remove it, but when you do, you're going to have a gaping hole right there to get a little bit of lady action going on back there. The rest of the tights, well, not tights, but pants, we're getting the same cargo style. It's not a new mold. It's the same reused one, and rightfully so. He's never changed the look of the pants. Obviously, the outline work, I feel like we could talk about that with every single Jeff Hardy with the outline work. That should be around the cargo pockets, but it's very minimal to pick up to when you actually do produce it in figure form. The kick pads right here, we're getting the white up front, and I'm going to give you a clear and solid 8.5. I am very pleased to have this specific look right here. Any Ruthless Aggression era that you guys want to give us, I am all about, man. This was a huge move right here in WWE history when you had the transition of ECW, WCW, bringing it all. So again, we will put on the rest of you guys. We'll get the Kalisto, we'll get the whole party going on back here. We'll get the Gregory Helms, well, Hurricane, right? Proper name for it, side name, another story, Instagram. We'll talk about that later. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.